Alrighty guys, hey what's up guys, it's your boy Luigi Streamer here, back again with another Music Reacts stream. And today we have another donation request from Meg, who's been very generous and has probably donated too much money for to this channel just to have me react to stuff. But again, I really appreciate it, even though I don't feel like I deserve it. But thank you so much to the people who keep donating, guys. You really do mean a lot to me. Like that I can that you're willing, because you like my reactions and my content this much, so you're willing to throw a couple bucks my way to make some of these streams happen. Yeah, it's really awesome. Apologies about the late start there. I was finishing up something in the background, and that something I was finishing up was my song rankings doc. I had a big project where I was rearranging around the songs, since I wasn't really happy where songs were placed, and I was really close to getting done, but the stream was about to start, and I'm like, no, I am not gonna agonize throughout this whole stream waiting to get those like 20 or 30 last songs I wanted to rank. So I quickly shuffled them around and went to the bathroom and boom, started this stream here. So that's why I started it a little bit late. I am now actually officially happy with how everything is ordered in that doc now. So now when you guys come to future music ranking streams, I can actually place the songs in good spots that I feel like are good for the songs now. Yay! Woohoo! I still have to work on the video game one though. But I'm going to save that for later, because I am honestly sick of music ranking at the moment. I'm glad I'll be taking a break. Probably actually going to be working on the Undertale project in Minecraft after I've not been working on it for 4 months. I won't be live streaming it. I'll be working on it off camera after my 2 streams today, so I'm looking forward to that. Be nice to finally start getting back into working on some Minecraft builds, since it's been far too long since I started making them, and I do enjoy making them. To show where my building skills comes into play. Anywho, enough about my life problems and me taking like a whole week to get song rankings done. Let me just quickly always remind you guys about like the opportunity that Meg was able to get here. The way it's pretty simple how you can do it is either you do $10 donation for an album reacts or a $20 donation for a video game OST reacts, and you'll have your own fully dedicated stream like this. I cannot guarantee when your stream's gonna happen, but as Heraldy, Meg, and also D Nocturne have known, I do get to it eventually, and you'll get your stream. Which actually, this one I got to a lot faster since I'm more available like during the weekdays, and Meg wanted me to do it at this time. Literally, she donated this last night, and she's like, I gave her like 4 times that, well, 3 times that works for me, and she's like, yeah, let's do the earliest time. And I'm like, great, that means I have to make a thumbnail when I'm about to go to bed, like frick. Then I scheduled it, and I scheduled the stream in the morning, so this was like a very last minute stream. But anyways, so yeah, but again, $10 donation for album reacts, and then a $20 donation for video game OST reacts, whichever one. The video game one's a little more expensive because there's usually a lot more tracks in a video game OST to react to. And again, if you do this donation request, you get certain rewards for getting most spectaculars, masterpieces, and most money donated of the month. So if you donate the money, then you're already pretty ahead with that reward there. And then you also have a chance to potentially get a lot of rankings and be ahead of that and get rewards for that. Like most masterpieces, you get to pick a music recommendations theme. So like all your recommendations will revolve around like the theme that you choose, and it's most spectaculars is you get a couple more additional priority songs. So very cool. Yeah, guys, I think that's all I really want to say before we get into this here. I did another good old ChatGPT calculation of how long this will take me to get through. It said about a little over an hour, which is fine, because then shortly after that, then I'll be working on, then I'll be preparing for my current world stream. That should be a lot of fun. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys will enjoy this music reacts here that just kind of came out of nowhere thanks to Meg. And of course, make sure to hit that like button, hit that sub button. You want more awesome music react streams like this. And alrighty. Yeah, smash that like button, guys, especially the person who donated for this. I see 0 likes on the video. Come on, Meg, you're not even gonna like your own stream? What's going on, Meg? You're killing me here. Alright. So apparently starting off with an 11 minutes long track. No wonder why you donated for this, because you would never be able to recommend an 11-minute track on music recommendations. Well, I guess technically you could, but you have to use free priority songs for that. Or donate for that. Thanks, Meg. Thanks, Vicky. I'll be so forgetful. What am I doing today? I'm doing a lot better after finally finishing the organization of the songs. I hate that it took way too long, though. Because when I was like, okay, I'm going to reorganize stuff. I started that project last week Tuesday, and now I'm finally finishing it this week Tuesday. Using all the availability time that I have in between streams and whatnot. That sucked. Did not want to be wasting a whole week rearranging songs. Not even adding in new songs, mind you. I added in a few new ones here and there. But a good 90% of my work was rearranging songs. Terrible. I want to be adding new songs to that list, not rearranging them. I wonder if this whole 11-minute thing will end up being repetitive, or will actually end up being good. I mean, Nightwish and Metallica have proven that you can do long songs and make them not repetitive. Even Old Gods of Asgard did it pretty well with Herald of Darkness. So long songs can work. I mean, my second favorite song of all time, which is One by Metallica, is very long. Ate my piece of pie. Dang, that's tragic, bro. I will say I'm not much of a pie guy. I'm more of a cake guy, I'd say. You're kind of busy. No, you're all good, man. I appreciate you still showing up and chatting a little bit in the middle of the song. Oh yeah. How long did it take for vocals to come in? Almost 2 minutes. So just full screen. It's a cool album cover. It's like the end of the world and a tsunami is like taking over New York or something. It's a tsunami filled with blood because it's all the citizens in New York City getting washed over by water. Death to all that oppose the Lord, the Holy Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. I'm also kind of weird at the cake flavors I like too. I'm mainly a vanilla cake person, but when you give me like chocolate cake, for some reason I just don't like that much. But I'll eat like Hershey's, Reese's. I'm very weird with chocolate flavored things. Not sure why we're talking about this while listening to Theocracy. Theocracy, I'm sure, does not talk about anything about flavors of ice cream. Oh, that is actually ironic. Yeah, the Japanese tsunami was really destructive. I still sometimes every now and again go back to watch videos of that. It was crazy. Ice cream is always my go-to. You know what? I can relate to that. Ice cream is definitely better than cake or pie. Especially if you get like birthday cake ice cream. Oh, so freaking good. Strawberry ice cream's also the stuff too, bro. I love me some good old strawberry ice cream. Okay, I hear this instrumental here, bro. Can y'all hear me okay? I'm kind of blasting this through my speakers. I'm not sure if the audio balance is alright. Just want to make sure. I'm not playing this on my speakers, so it's probably a blend of desktop audio and audio going through my microphone. Probably should look up lyrics. Yeah, I haven't really been paying attention to the lyrics, my bad. I mean, we talk about ice cream cake and pie in the chat. Can you blame me? I think he's right here. Cannot see me, the resurrection and the life, the doorway and the vine. I am, you cannot touch me, the bread of light, light of the world, long before Abraham. Okay, so speaking in the perspective of Jesus and God. Gotcha. He do be the resurrection and the life. He's the bread of light, the light of the world, long before Abraham. Amen, bro.
You see in the midst of the fire, I am the giver of life and the promise of Israel. I am the hope of the lonely and lost, and the blood running down to the foot of the cross. I am the breaking of chains and the tolling of freedom's bell. I am the music eternally ringing, the music too holy for angels to sing. I am the fire on the altar consuming the sacrifice. I am the free, yet I am the one in the grace of the Father and death of the Son. I am the one who redeems you by paying the highest price. I am the one who redeems the
Bro, is this Watch the World Burn, but Theocracy edition? He's got his flow, bro. My gosh. The heaven and light always brings us light. That's my Watch the World Burn Christian parody, bro. I only got on one verse down. That was really impressive, I will say. But I do like the fact that this is 11 minutes and I'm not bored yet. Like, kind of like that one Nightwish song, I think, an Ocean of Strange Islands. Correct me if I'm wrong, Meg, I'm sure I'm wrong. That the fact that one's really long, but like it doesn't keep you, but like it still keeps your attention. I was kind of worried when I was like 11 minutes. Oh boy, these 11-minute songs get repetitive. Yeah, bro, if you can learn this part here, good for you. This part here alone kind of reminds me of how difficult it was for me to learn His World, like lyrically from Sonic 06. Like, if you learn lyrics like that, like even the place from my head, Linkin Park is fun when you get to learn the lyrics. I'm so sick of the tension, sick of the hunger, sick of you, I don't think I owe you this, I'll find another place to feed your greed when I find a place to rest, and I'm so sick of the tension, sick of the hunger, sick of you, I don't think I owe you this, find another place to stay for me. It's like, it's fun, like when you can learn those like fast like lyric parts in songs, like, ooh, so much fun to sing. We're the back again, well, what you expect? I'm out to win 10 out of 10, got a real rough neck, spike stuff is everything and straps on your shoes, cause he's the best that ever was, haven't you heard the news? It's like the continental champ, running the things, a hyperactive, rich and mental, little pulling the strings, so he's the one that understands when the tides are swing, so he's breaking down doors, never following, come on and psych yourself up, cause it's time to play, bounce to the beats and the rhymes, cause they're here to stay, the only one, and if I'm man, living the day, rolling up, coming fast as he blow you away, cause the pressures of this world, they can take it all, break freeze and break the mold, can't stop now, lock and load, don't stop now, come on and rock and roll. In this world. I still got it, bro. I can't believe actually I said most of that, like, from just memory. I'm just doing my fast Sonic and Linkin Park rap, and don't mind me while I listen to an epic guitar solo. I think I think Ghost Love Score was the one that bored you. The one that bored me? Well, is Ghost Love Lore from the same band, or who was that by? I've been saying your name wrong this whole time. Okay, then how do you pronounce it then? Nightwish? Ghost Love Score? Yeah, judging by that, I don't really remember that song that well. Yeah, it's probably the one that bored me. I had to figure out where he was in the song. It's a very clever thing when you name your song I Am, when like you specifically start a lot of your lyrics with I am. Showing, like, telling, cause like the fact that you come up with so many different lines of like who God is, like I am the covenant, your hero, bloodstained, and the guilt, your sin, your debts, full of ages. I stepped into your shoes, your substitute. Guilty scars, crimson stain. I'm the one who bled in silence, and the word spoke no word. Humility. I traded crown of kings for crown of thorns. I am humanity. I am the divinity, eternity, forever. I am the offer. I am the father. I am the seeker. I am the keeper. It's like, dude is like spitting bars like for Jesus' name, bro. Oh, I'm on the wrong channel again. Yay, I always keep forgetting to switch my channel. Hold on a second. Just gotta do that. But with the so Fuki? Doesn't like Gucci say it like that? So Fuki? That's weird. I don't know why just Fiki just sounds better to me. Fuki just sounds weird. Well, it's probably because it sounds weird to me because I haven't been pronouncing it that way this whole time. Sadness. Fuchi? Fuchi? God, I'm so terrible at pronunciation. How should I... Let's see how Google says wants to be pronounced. Google, how to... Yes, we're actually doing this on your stream, Meg. I'm sorry. You blame Fuki for this. Tucci. It says it's Italian. It's an Italian name. Ooh, alright. Let's see if this YouTube video gets it right.
Tucci.
Tucci? Tucci? Hey? I got it wrong like 5 times. This is why I'm the worst at pronunciation. Tucci? You wanna run that by me again? Hey?
Tucci.
Tucci? Not like Google doesn't know. He means Fuchi. Oh my gosh. I don't want my brain to hurt. I wanna enjoy the music and not deal with pronunciation bullcrap. Fuchi. Tucci, Fuchi, Fiki, Puki, Friki, Mai, Lai, Eef. Alright, anyways, what did I think of the song? That's a great question. Just did it with an accent. Yeah, probably did. I'll give that a masterpiece, yeah. That was a great start. The fact that it never really bored me throughout most of the song. Streamlabs, do you mind? It's bring up these pop-up stuff that's taking forever to go away because my laptop's lagging. Because of course it is. Because when I stream, the laptop decides to like its frames just seems to go down the drain. As the world bleeds. Album rankings. There we go. Okay. Alright, I wanna keep going and not pause for most of this album reaction here. So this is gonna be the only time I'm gonna pause. I blame Fuki Shiki Furky Wiki Lickety Boogity Licky Lucky for that. So anywho, that's for Meg. Give the masterpiece. I'm just gonna vent all my pronunciations for it. Well, the ones I just feel like doing. Alright, the master storyteller. Have you ever listened to more of the Disciple band, Meg, or have you not really gotten around to that? Still wanted you to do that at some point because I did really like that one song you recommended for me. Be curious what else they have. Ooh, master storyteller. So it's kind of like people like forming like together the story of the Bible, but it's like Jesus the one who really like forming the story like together. That's a fun, interesting message for Christians. Sacrifice. Yep. These guitars are killing it, bro. Oh, I'm still alive, yeah. Oh, it's not Pearl Jam? God damn it. Sadness. Dang, I want to listen to that song now. Curse you, Theocracy. Aw, dang, I didn't time it right, but hey. Okay, where are we going with this? Where are we going? Tie the threads together, shadow glimpses, scatter fingerprints all. It's interesting how they say this. Turn the pages all down through the ages. See the master storyteller bring his masterpiece alive. All the shadowed glimpses, scattered fingerprints align, and tie the threads together to the architect. I think that's kind of meaning like, yeah, all these like beats in the Bible like thread together in a way that ties to the story of Jesus dying, dying on the cross and raising from the dead, and why he's our true savior and why we want to follow him. And then keep turning the pages because this story is alive. It's not fake. It is a true, real story, and we should worship God for what He has laid down for us on the cross. A very unique way of saying that message, but it works. I think this is a solid, spectacular song. I like the slight key change here. Again, I want to just try to keep going and not stop. Because I got to make sure I get to my other stream in time. Oh, flash is spectacular. Nice solid end. Alright, let's go. Nailed. This is definitely going to be something about hanging on the cross. The only really big part in the Bible I can think of that really talk about nailing is when they nailed Jesus to the freaking cross, bro. Alright, so I'll go get the knife and sharpen discography. No wonder why you've been recommending me a bunch of songs from them recently. You're going for their discography now. I'm not gonna deal with this right now. This makes no sense to me. Like, throw butt with a U, no R-O-W-N-G after. Whatever. Fuchi. I'll just call you Fuchi now, I guess. These instructions are making no sense to me, and I'm done getting my brain scrambled by these instructions. I'm probably still gonna pronounce Geo wrong too. Gaio, Geo, Rio, Frio, Friezo, Goku. I wish over time. It is definitely a bit embarrassing how bad my pronunciation skills are at the age of almost 23, but it's just something that it's a weakness of mine. Okay, hold on. What is man saying? Okay, y'all are distracting me. I'm trying to pay attention to the song. Gah! Working my whole life to get to the other side and try to treat you ready for me and send the scourge and whips I cracked. The flesh I ripped off my back only led to emptiness. Here I am a broken man who's done all a man could do and found that it's only filthy rags, monstrosities, religious schools, intelligence, laws, and rules. It's all added up to nothing but darkness and death, vanity, heartache, emptiness, efforts all fading away. The fresh and defeat that it brings, till you guide me and show me things that my eyes have never seen before. They burst through the belly of the beast, never fighting anymore, for the burden of my life has been released. Nail it to the door, nail these 95 things I've learned. Okay, I've stopped the song. Okay, it's not the message I thought it was gonna be. I think this the overall message I'm assessing is that you don't want to like obey like what the flesh is telling you, like the non, you know. Well, like us as humans and flesh is like they will like bring you to the justice and satisfaction and life that God promises you. I think I'm seeing that overall message in this song, yeah. Like especially, I think that like the line that really said it all for me was, where was it? Oh yeah, like, for God has no place for heretics. The things they tried to sell us trickery straight from hell, turned into a den of thieves. Yeah, that's where it really sticks out to me, that's the overall message she's kind of going for. Got a hammering noise in here. Okay, okay. It seems like y'all care more about this my pronunciation problems than actually hearing how I think about this album. I could tell. This is what the $10 Meg donated for. I see. This is a pretty nasty riff here. Dang, they definitely got a good guitar player in this band for sure. It's fine, I guess. Not talking about the song. Talking about this whole pronunciation dilemma in the chat. Fine, whatever. Oh, so it just had a big instrumental over there. Hide in the fairy tale. I did not expect that to be the end. Crap, I'm gonna have to pause for a quick sec here. I don't want to pause though. Hide in the fairy tale. Okay. As much as the guitar part was really good at the end, and I think I will give this a playlist ad, I don't know. For some reason, I didn't really feel that one as much compared to the other ones. I don't know. Didn't really hit hard for me, or really. Overall, like, I love, something that I do appreciate with Meg and, like, these albums that she's recommending is you're getting a lot of these Christian messages that you don't feel like a lot of Christian artists really talk about. Because most Christian artists is like, oh, Jesus rose from the grave, let heaven and earth rejoice, this is our God, woo! But I like that, like, there's aspects of, like, there's so many other, like, aspects of Christianity that you can really talk about, and I love that, specifically that previous song was talking about the evilness of the world, and how you should be worshiping God, and not being, because, like, don't put your faith in man, because man's not going to get you anywhere. Your governments, even your best friend or your parents, like, no, they're not going to bring you everlasting life. That's through God. So I do like the message of the song, but I don't know. I think as a song wise overall, it just didn't get enough for me to want to give it spectacular, So, but I do appreciate that these bands are very different, like HB, the Perpetual Legacy, and Theocracy are different in the sense that they talk about messages about Christianity that are very different from a lot of, like, Christian artists like Chris Tomlin or Phil Wickham or Hillsong Worship or Bethel Music. A lot of those bands just talk about how Jesus raising from the grave like a bajillion times in their songs, which is a great, like, it's one of the best moments in the Bible, of course, but I like the fact that these bands here are really, like, talking about the more nitty-gritty messages that also should be as, or, like, of course they're not as important as the old Jesus raising from the grave, but they're still, like, overall talk about God in some unique way that really, like, shows his glory and yada yada, So I appreciate that. And of course, Elevation Worship will include them in the whole trend of, like, talking about the same thing in a lot of their Christian songs. Yup. So you said you were recording a video for 2 hours, but you forgot to press the record button, so that means you weren't recording a video for 2 hours then. Sadness. Every time I see Jacqueline Hyde, I immediately think of Five Finger Death Punch Show, because all the song called that. This is cool, weird. This is overall talking about the whole, like, story where Jesus got betrayed and then ends up going on the cross. Okay. Sometimes it's hard for me for, like, songs to try to process the song, like, lyrically, because I'm also trying to process it musically as well. Like sometimes I have to really put my attention into like what they're saying. Yeah, inherent simplicity. Yeah. Well, I feel like you also talk about the Jesus like being betrayed thing here, because just like that, a wandering eye leads to suffocating life. The sufferers and deep betrayal cuts them. I mean, I guess it's overall the sinfulness of man, but I feel like you can also attach that, like, a sinfulness of man message to what happens to Jesus, like, when he gets betrayed. And that is the sinfulness of man, and, like, and that betrayal does cut like a knife, even to Jesus. I like how we're talking about all this spiritual stuff, and then just, like, G over there is like, I found out who stole my chocolate cake. Like, bro, what the heck? Ooh, kind of like a chorus part here. Okay, I like it. Oh, not chorus, choir part. I mean, this is the chorus. I meant to say choir part. Barely keeping the music down. It's classic Chubb and rock thing where they bring the music back. Slap it back in your face. Good old classic rock trope that never gets old. Yeah, I can see why. Yeah, definitely the whole court is screaming about like how bad we are as humans. Ooh, I like this key change here. I also do like the lyric of like we hide in a fairy tale. We like, because a lot of people feel like everything's okay, like life's going great, but in reality their life is like probably an absolute living hell, but they want to be in that fairy tale because they don't want to be in that life that they're actually in. They don't want to believe that, you know. I'll give this one. At first I was like no rank on this, but after the key change at the end, I'm like, I'll give it a spectacular. That key change at the end, and overall the song was alright. Alright. Hide in the fairy tale. Go. The gift of music. Keep it going. We're now halfway through. Again, this is another, like, really, I mean, the name of the song really says it all in this one here, The Gift of Music. Because this is definitely a topic you don't really hear any Christian artists, like, talking about. Because, like, there's a whole, like, book in the Bible that's Psalms, which is just a bunch of, like, songs, like, praising God. And one of the most important things, like, definitely a big important aspect of Christianity is ways of worshiping God. And a big way a lot of people do that is through song. And song is an absolutely fantastic way of like praising God. So the fact he's like saying like a gift that gives you a language that you can speak with your heart that like that words cannot do, like using the words that you have to be able to sing these melodies and to be able to praise God and be able to like to give the gift back that God gave to you, with worshiping Him for all that He's done, which is really cool. I love that. That's such a unique message. I know the song so far, I'm kind of like, this is alright. Probably no rank on this one, but we'll see how it keeps going. I will say yesterday, when I was getting pretty dang close to finishing up my rankings, I saw that This Is Our God by Phil Wickham was really low, and I was just listening to it, and I just progressively just kept moving it up higher and higher and higher, and then like, it ended up being in my top 600, which mind you, I have like 1,500 songs ranked, so that's pretty good. That's up there with like some of the really good ones. Even like, yeah, you have like the simple Christian songs that like have simple messages like that, but some of the simple messages can just be so powerful because it's clear and direct to the point, and you can really understand like what he's talking about, and you can appreciate that. Sometimes the bands like this that go into these very unique messages, sometimes it makes my head hurt because I'm trying, for my idiocy that I have a lot of the time, I'm trying to figure out what he's talking about, trying to have my brain wrap around it. Sometimes it is nice though when you have songs like This Is Our God, Phil Wickham, that you can easily get across what he's talking about. This is our God, this is what He does, He loves us, this is our God, He saves us, He bore the cross and beat the grave, let heaven and earth proclaim, this is our God. Like, that's so straight to the point and so easy to understand. So like, sometimes you appreciate artists that have like those straight, easy to understand stuff. I feel like Meg though likes a lot of artists though that aren't really clear and straight to the point, and she's trying to make me think. Listen to these songs. Also, this is a really long guitar solo. I did not realize we were just going belting in a huge guitar solo here. What is he doing on that guitar? What's that? I don't think I've ever heard that on a guitar before. And I've heard a bajillion guitar solos at this point. That was surprising. Wow. Yeah. You don't like making things easy for me, do you, Meg? It is nice though to try to get your brain working. Okay, remember how I said earlier that I'm like, this is probably a no rank for me? These guitar solos are making me feel things, bro. Oh my gosh. And again, these are like long songs too, but like I don't feel like I'm ever getting sick of it though. It's like, how are these long Christian songs doing so good? And what happened to my... What happened? Uh-oh. Don't tell me my laptop's crashing. Laptop. What's going on, pal? Ooh. Oh, alright. Just had a laggy moment there. Rude. I was listening to that guitar solo, bro. Fuck off out of here. Oh my gosh, holy frick, this guitar at the end. Bro, he's going Metallica levels here. What the hell? I feel like I'm listening to one. We just did like a 1/3 version of the one guitar solo at the end there, bro. Oh my gosh. The hell? Okay. Alright. Fine. You win, Theocracy. You get that spectacular, okay? You win. Are you happy now? Alright, 30 pieces of silver. Is this about the story of Jesus' birth? Hold on. Probably not. Ow. What a great way to start a song. Alright, let's try to understand this song here. See if my idiot brain can understand it. Ooh. So, first part here is talking about that, like, God's giving him the key to, like, eternal life and, like, happiness and, like, having a relationship with him, but like, why does he always keep going to the corruption of man? Okay. Serpent's trying to take him away. Satan's trying to tempt him. Satan duly tempting us every day, bro. That Judas? Judas, oh, okay. Oh, right, because Judas was the guy who betrayed Jesus and for 30 pieces of silver. Oh, I forgot about that. Right, okay. That's a cool reference. Okay. Gotcha. Oh, he literally just said it there. The kiss of Judas or the bended knee. Ooh. So using Judas as like an example of like how humanity can fall into like a temptation of a serpent, or also known as Satan. Cool. Getting ads at the worst times. Sorry, I'm monetized. I want to have ads in my videos. This part here is giving me Nightwish vibes. We just need to add it. It's Nightwish, but without the symphony orchestra. What Nightwish song is this reminding me of? I can figure it out. Hold on, let me pull up my list. It's that one little part there. Hold on. I can figure it out. The anti what the fricky wicky mechanism. I think that's the one I'm thinking of. This guitar is insane. Ugh. Dude, this band's guitar solos are freaking lit. It's still going. Can we get some guitars with fire in the chat, please? And shout out guitar solo. Like this. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, that high note, bro. I think the song is over. Hurry, add it to the playlist. Go, 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 go. Yes. Alright, drowns next. Okay, got it. I'll give that previous one a masterpiece. That was pretty. That was definitely one of the better ones for sure. It was 30 pieces of silver, right? Pretty sure. I could just check. I'm just gonna double check. Yes, this is. Alright, let's see what we got in this one. Okay, talking about the part where the disciples are on the raging sea and God's on the water. He's in like a whole metaphor, like in the story. It's pretty interesting. Maybe like better words than analogy. Don't let me drown. Bring me horizon, bro. Don't let me drown. Such a cool way of using the whole story of Peter, like trusting God to go out in the sea and like walk toward him like during the raging sea. It's so cool. Thanks, Drew, for at least joining in that. Meg didn't even say guitar solo. Probably because of her ad. Whack, whack. Yeah, I really do like this analogy where, like, you have the devil, like, being, like, in, like, Peter's case, who was, like, waiting for him, like, to, like, keep his gaze off of Jesus and get scared of, like, the raging sea and not put his, like, complete trust in Jesus. But when you keep your eyes on Jesus, like, then everything's going to be alright. The raging sea, like, of the devil is not going to take control of you. God will be that light to keep bringing your way towards you. That's such a cool way of saying that message. More artists would just be very direct about that, but Theocracy's like, nah, bro, we're going to compare it. We're going to pair it with the Peter story. Gotcha. You're doing schoolwork while listening to me. Alright. Seems like something like you do. that was a clean solo there. Dude, these riffs are crazy, bro. Like, whoever the guitar player is of this band is crazy, bro. My gosh. Look at this spectacular. Ooh, he's popping off the vocals here at the end. Nice. Alrighty. Got 3 more. And my Google Chrome is lagging again. Of course. I can't even click anything. Come on. Come on. Hey. Excuse me. Bruh. I literally can't do anything. Why does it do that? Hold on. Unfortunately, I'm gonna go to intermission here for a sec. Where's my intermission? There. I'm gonna reset Google Chrome because it's pissing me off right now. Task man, because that's the second time that's happened where it just froze. Oh yeah, it's taking up a lot of memory right now. Alright, close that, and we'll close Task Manager, and then we get Google Chrome back up. I'll try to restore the pages, see if it lets me. Good old casual day of a streamer where I'm having technical difficulties. Yay, I love technical difficulties. They're my favorite. Ay, ay, ay. Alright, we good or we not good? Build a fire and fan the flame. Sacrifice without a name. Offerings on the altar to the unknown God. Ooh, that was cool. Alright, there we go. Apologies about that. So a song talking about how people worship the wrong gods, they should be worshiping the real, true, and triune God. The Trinity. Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. I like it. That's facts right there, you speaking, bro. Ooh. Dude, I love these like in-between instrumentations, dude. They definitely do a very good job of that, I will say. A lot of fun. Oh, brother. Ooh, that's cool. I like that. I want more of that. Oh, give me more of that later. Theocracy, better not let. Oh, there it goes. They listen to me. intro. Yeah, that was a cool intro for sure. This riff is Acts 17, which Paul brings the gospel to things that the rich, doing all the idols in the streets. Okay, I got you. Ooh, the little slowdown here. Okay, I see you. Alright. Yeah, again, like, the in-between guitar solos are just so much fun. Dude, this is a nasty riff here, bro. Oh my gosh. Bro, what is this Metallica guitar here, bro? What the hell? This is a Metallica. This is metal Christian, bro? Oh my gosh. We really don't like those false idols, bro. Theocracy decided to whip out the metal guitar to show how much we don't like y'all worshiping those false idols and those false gods. You need to like worship that one true living God, bro. That was way too zoomed in for my liking. Crazy guitar solos for the Lord. Hell yeah, that's how you do it. Nice. Alright, two more. I'll give that a masterpiece as well. Another masterpiece on the board. Damn it. Ah, stop singing. Damn it. I'm trying to write the song down on the side. Hold on. Go back. Going by too fast. Can't write things if I don't at the same time. That's deep, bro. That's very interesting to like choose as like a lyric in the chorus that we left men for dead and we're singing the light of where we are the light of the world. Like some of us think like, yeah, we are the light of the world, but when we end up like leaving like so many like things behind that like God want us to do. very interesting message. Yeah, this gets hard before the chorus is awesome. Even the drums are killing it too. Yeah, actually the drums are doing really good in the background. Loving those drums. They're definitely keeping that fast-paced rhythm going. I feel like this is kind of talking about that, like, yeah, like we say, like, but a lot of people can say they're Christian, but do they actually like go out in the world and do stuff for the Lord? Like maybe a missionary, like do mission work somewhere, like spreading the word of the gospel, like in your neighborhood. Like no, a lot of us don't do that. Like we say that we're Christians, but the darkness still ascends on us all, and we end up like being lazy and not really doing stuff for the Lord when He wants us to, because He wants His name to be spread across the world. It's a cool message, because it is really true of a lot of Christians out there. Puts like a twist on the whole like name of the song being called Light of the World. It kind of reminds me of songs like Superhero from Falling in Reverse, where it's like you think it'd be like about like superheroes in some way, but it's no, it's about Ronnie talking about that he doesn't want to be a superhero because he won't save the world. He'd rather kick the curb and let somebody else like be the hero. It's like the song title contradicts like what you're actually singing about in the song. I will give this one As the World Bleeds.
Why do we only call your name when there's no one else to call? And we only really seek you when our mighty
last song.
Why do we say you failed us?
I give it spectacular, by the way.
And you've turned your eyes away when we're only sleeping in the bed we made. Why do we call for free will, but reject all consequence? Why is the path we made to
I don't even know there was a new Jesus movie coming out. I'm not in the know how of Christian movies coming out. Judging by your comment, I'm guessing you're seeing it. I think the only movie that I am interested in seeing that's coming out soon is the Demon Slayer movie coming out in America in 9 days. Judging by the trailer alone, like, oh my gosh, the movie's gonna be peak. Holy frick. Ufotable is crazy. Freaking people animated the movie though. I still remember when we saw the fourth My Hero Academia movie, like in theaters with my roommate Jesse. We were like the only two in the theater. It was kind of funny. We were flipping out. Okay. Need to figure out what he's actually talking about in the song. I was able to pay attention to the lyrics. Why do we call for free will but reject no consequence? Why the past we have made to heaven and stain with blood and reason? Why there's no the warnings that we was written and always known and get angry when you need to bring you so. Good genuine questions. What was that? I think this is kind of like, I think this song actually builds off pretty well, like off the previous one, where it's like we just ignore the pile of bodies and bloodstains, like, and painting ourselves right in the corner is like life is spiraling out of control, because we just don't want to deal with the hecticness in life. Like, a lot of us would rather stay out of the drama and not have that, like, confrontation, you know? And sometimes that's like what you gotta do, especially like within the path of telling the gospel to people, because a lot of people are not going to want to hear it, but you gotta be determined and deal with that ridicule. Why do we only call your name when there's no one else to call, and when we only seek your mighty towers fall? Why do we say you failed us and you turned your eyes away? And we're sleeping in the buggy, man. My gosh, man. Our world's not coming out right. The devil's masquerading as an angel of light. Just imagine all the pride in it and all the nerve. Ask where you've been and where the one you serve. God damn, bro. Gotta distinctively call out how he says that word. Oh my gosh, bro. Oh my god. I like how there's a lyric called "This is our masterpiece." Like, bro, this is also your masterpiece in your guitar solo, bro. Dang, this man knows how to do damn good guitar solos. This guy's good. This band's guitar player is insane. Oh my gosh, bro. Keep this guy in your band for life, bro. And what's with these Metallica riffs again, bro? I can't believe I'm comparing this band to Metallica, because they have some riffs that sound so much like Metallica. Especially this riff in the background right now. Ooh, I like this is our masterpiece, corruption. This is our monument, destruction. Ooh. That's cool. Bro, this riff just keeps going, bro. Oh my god. I could not believe this riff. What was that, bro? Oh, it's still going. How much time do we have left still? Okay, we still got 2 minutes? Bro. That's a cool. That's fun. Slowing down for the finale. Yeah, bro, this message goes hard, bro. They're speaking such facts for this, bro. I love it. I love it. got some chimes here in the end. Okay, okay. That's also cool, the fact that he ends the album with like the album with the album name too. I think that's a really cool fitting way like how to do that. 'Cause I feel like a lot of albums, if they name their album off of a song on it, they usually have it more towards the middle, but the fact that they had their album end with the title of the album is actually pretty cool. I don't feel like you see a lot of bands doing that, because most of like their self-titled songs like of the album is more towards the middle, for sure. I mean, I guess technically Linkin Park did it a little bit of the One More Light album, but that technically still wasn't the last song on the album. You still had Sharp Edges afterwards, so that one still technically doesn't count. Just saying. I'll give this a masterpiece, sure. I think it's a masterpiece, slapping that big old green text on the screen there. Alrighty, let me quickly, since I actually have this doc up, let's bring it up. Music recommendations, I don't care. Alright. Scrolling all the way down. Yeah, so Heraldry won most money donated, most spectaculars, and most masterpieces of August. He absolutely wiped the floor with you guys. Look at this, 24 spectaculars, 24 masterpieces, and he had $10 in the money donated. He was definitely the only one who donated for a music reacts throughout the month of August. You're currently ahead of him in donations right now, but knowing Heraldry, he's probably going to throw another $10 in and probably throw in like an extra $1 just so he can get ahead. Title tracks are they're often open and closers. So I guess I really haven't heard the often ones you're talking about. Do you have a couple good examples? I guess a lot of the albums I listen to don't really end off with their titled track. Kind of when I'm thinking about it, though, there's definitely a lot of albums from bands that I like that actually don't really even have like a song that's named after the album, which is kind of funny. Well, I know some. I mean, a recent example is "No Place Like Home" from Bad Flower, which starts their album with self-titled, but it's not the end of the album though. Maybe there's maybe there's more albums out there that maybe open with their self-titled song. I could see that. Alright, anyways, let's see, this is music reactions. I'm gonna copy that. Music reactions, this was, I need to get the full name in. Don't want to mess it up. Let's see, what does my title say? As the world, proper capitalization, bleeds album. Here, let's do this. Theocracy as the world bleeds. Yeah, album. There we go. And we do that. That's not right. Right, because I copied the music reaction, so then that copy goes away. Right. That's how it works. Dum. Moron. Meg. 9. Bold. Don't highlight that. No. Wait, hold on. There we go. And that's the one I want to copy, not that one. There we go. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 4. Oh wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, yeah, okay, got it. So that's 5 spectaculars, which gets you up to 132. Still top of the spectaculars, but Heraldry is still staying pretty close behind. You still have some ways to go to beat Haley in masterpieces, though, and definitely ways to go if you want to beat me. I'm still top of perfections in masterpieces, but you and Haley are on top of spectaculars somehow. It's because y'all been doing these music reactions. Because you two are like the only two that are genuinely like super interested in having me like get your own dedicated streams for these music reaction series. Yup. Price title. Okay, that's an opener, but that's not a closer though. I'm specifically talking about closers though. I think you're making more of a good points for your opener ones, more than your closer ones. I'm even trying to think of like an example of like a band that I know that ends their album with what they named the album after. I can't even think of one on the top of my head. I would have to genuinely look through my iTunes list and see what I can find, but I'm not gonna do that though because I don't have the patience or care to do so. All right, well overall, I think this was a pretty solid album. As you saw, I ranked 9 out of the 10, so 90% of the tracks got ranked. Yeah, some of them like definitely got the bare minimum with the spectacular ranking. But definitely some of those ones, those like the crazy guitar solos, are really good messaging and good vocals, are definitely the ones that I'm like, yeah, that deserves masterpiece. There's nothing in this album I would consider to be anywhere close to perfection. I don't think anything would get anywhere near that, even if I probably listened to these songs a couple times over. That doesn't mean that it's bad though. It's still a really fun listen. I definitely had a good time listening to this. I appreciate the donation request for this. And I'm glad so far that still, besides really the Ratchet and Clank music reactions and Near Automata, overall these music reactions, donation ones specifically, have been going overall pretty well. I've been pretty happy with what I've been hearing, and I am excited to see what either May, Curly, or anybody else who decides to do donation requests for music react comes up with next. These are fun to do, to see the music that you have in your playlist that you like listening to. You know, I would like to see how I think about it. 3D's Grace is 1X that closes the album. Okay, I don't know that album very well. So Desert Explosion. Okay, I still don't know that album very well. Don't even know that album very well. Alright. Glad you're finding examples to prove me wrong. I still think that there's not an insane amount of albums out there that end with the song that they named the album off. Whatever. Someone in the comments of this video will start listing off like 100 different albums that end with their titled album title. I already have a feeling it's gonna happen. All the Theocracy fans will be like, all right, we're gonna go prove Luigi wrong. I'm actually curious to see how this video performs compared to some other ones. Some of the Undertale Yellow ones doing about as I expected, and the Game Metal one actually did a little better than I expected. I thought that one was just gonna be less than 100 views, but actually got more than that, so thank you for people who have been checking those out. Much appreciated. Alright, well, I want to get ready for my Mario Kart World stream now. I gotta do some preparation between, like, get some food really quick, gotta message some people who are being a part of this session, and of course get the game up, and yada yada yada. This is only 2 of the Theocracy albums that end with their title tracks, including this one. Well, ain't that so cool, I suppose. Anyways, again, huge thanks to Meg for making this music reacts possible. This was a nice one to go through. And again, if you guys would like to have your own dedicated music stream, again, like I said in the title of the video, you can either do the donation like Meg did here for $10 for an album reacts to some kind of band. Has to at least be under 30 tracks, then that will qualify. And if you want to do like a video game OST, that has to be at least at 100 or a little over 100, but mainly around like I think probably like the peak I would go is maybe like 110. That's about it. If it's any longer than that, then I'm not gonna listen to it. But yeah, and you could do a $20 donation for that video game music OST reacts, or any other like big OST. Maybe it might be from like an anime or something, for example, or a movie, whichever floats your boat. But that'd be more towards the $20 thing if it's a lot more longer of a reaction to go through. Okie dokie. Alrighty, guys. Well, once again, thank you guys so very much for joining in here. The other one, Mirrors of Souls, the whopping 22.5 minutes long. Is that like how long the last song is? 22.5 minutes. That would probably be easily the longest. That'd be Herald of Darkness for the longest song I've ever heard. Ay. Alrighty, guys. Well, again, guys, if you want to do the donation request to get your own dedicated music stream like that, you can go check those out. But yeah, for now, though, thank you guys so much for watching this Music Reacts here, and I will be seeing you guys in the next awesome video here on the Luigi Streamers channel, and I'll be seeing you guys next time. Peace! Luigi Streamers trucking on out of here. We'll see you all later. Bye. Yeah.